Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And here is one of the many books that I borrowed. I'll explain that in a few minutes. From the Amazon Kindle Unlimited library. Now, you don't have to own a Kindle device. You can download a emulator for a PC and use that, and I'll show you mine in a second, to read these Kindle books. This one I bought, or I borrowed, because it's like a library card. And let me see, let's go over here, and here's the Q&A on what Kindle Unlimited is all about. It's a service that allows you to read as much as you want. Now, I'll have to clarify that, choosing from over 4 million titles. Now, that doesn't include every book and magazine that's on Amazon. Maybe, I don't know what the percentage is, maybe 50%, 75%, I don't know. But you can borrow audiobooks, magazines, books like I'm going to show you, and read them. You can keep, just like kind of like the library, you can take out 10 books at a time. When you want to get another book after you have 10 checked out, you have to return one. So you can have 10 books and or magazines checked out at a time. It's available for $11.99 a month. Now, when I joined, which was, I don't know, 10 years ago, it was $9.99. So like everything else, it's gone up a little. But it's only $12 a month. And you get to borrow all these books. And if you want to, if you like the book and say, you know, I don't want to ever have to return this, you can just buy the book. And you can cancel at any time. So it's not like a subscription. You just, month by month, you can cancel. I've done that in the past where I've kind of not been able to find any books that I particularly wanted to read. So I said, well, let me just put it on hold for a while and I'll cancel it. Now, when you cancel it, whatever books you have checked out, you have to return, quote unquote return. So they have to keep that in mind. And you can try it for 30 days for free. So is that cool? Anyway, so back to this book, wherever it went. This book is a pretty good reference book for radio listeners, both scanners and shortwave. That includes VHF, UHF, and like I say, you can borrow it if you join the Kindle library, I'll call it, or you can buy it outright and get a hard copy. It has, does it say? This one doesn't say. Sometimes down here they'll tell you how many pages. It's a lot of pages. I don't want to open mine because I don't want to show you something that I'm not supposed to show you, since it is a copyrighted book. But it's a lot of pages. As a matter of fact, I think other thing you can do, I mean, this is a pretty good deal. And if you use my link to Amazon that's below each of my video descriptions, I get a small commission. I don't know how it works with you signing up for this Kindle library thing. I've never done that. We'll see. But other thing you can do is down below the picture of each book is this read a sample. So you can actually get a sample of the book. And I can show you that because anybody can do this. And here's a book. Now here's what's important. It gives you the table of contents. So look at all this stuff that's in here. First it starts off and talks by equipment. Scanners, radios, SDRs, antennas, and then it goes into the various bands, aviation, and just tons of information. Broadcast monitoring, AM stations, time stations, shortwave band, shortwave radio frequencies by major broadcasters, weather radio, federal government, ham radio, marine monitoring, railroad monitoring, public service monitoring, other services, scanning Milwaukee County. I guess this is the county that the author lives in. It's got 374 pages. This is a good book. Even if you don't join Kindle Unlimited and just buy it outright, this is still a good reference. I've read through part of mine. I haven't got through the whole thing, and there's just so much information. And this was printed, I think it says here, it was printed last year, I think. I thought it said somewhere. Oh, here it is right here. March 16th to this year. So it's recent stuff. Now, let me carefully show you my library, and hopefully I don't have the book open. Oh, I do. I don't want that. Okay. I guess I'm just going to show you the cover, and then I can go to my library. Let's go to my library is what I want to do. These are the books that I either have checked out. These near the top are the ones that I borrowed, 10 of them, and then beyond that are ones that I actually bought. And quite often they'll go on sale so you can get a discount and get the hard copy. Well, not the hard copy. You could buy a hard copy, but you could also buy a Kindle version. You could buy it so you keep it, so you don't have to give it up. And here's a book called QSL, another good book. This is the Spectrum Monitor magazine. So once a month you can check one of these issues out. Here's something about the Bofang radio, how to use it. Here's another Spectrum monitor. Here's a Gail Van Horn book. Her and her husband have over the years written lots of books. I just read yesterday that her husband has passed away. It's very sorry to hear that. Larry Van Horn. So, you know, and I've got a pretty huge collection. And some of them are not on radio stuff, but most of them are. Also, I will have to I'll have to inform you that some of my viewers have also purchased a book for me, and so I got to use those. That was earlier on when I started using this and showing books, and one of my or two of my subscribers said, yeah, you know, I get this book, I'll send it to you. So you can do that. And of course, they had to pay for the book. So I think this is something you really ought to get into. And like I say, if I go back up here, you could try it for 30 days, 1 month, don't pay anything. Or once you decide, hey, this is a pretty good deal, it's only $11.99 a month, plus any applicable taxes. And you can cancel at any time. So check it out. In this 30 days, you can try this book I'm showing you. It's a really good book for people who are using scanners and shortwave radios to listen to whatever's on the air. Police band, whatever. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.